This was something that happened a long time ago, a couple months. I was heading home, and the Doug Bang show, they did, they have like an afternoon special. And so there was this response of, the topic was, are black women bad mothers? And so it was this kind of discussion of how Google, there was this, like when you I guess I don't know what I think is whenever you type black women mothers, it always has a lot of these negative connotations, and that's I'm guessing that that's their little response to it. My bad, I'm just kind of multitasking here, but when I notice, like, whenever you type certain stuff about black women, usually they're like negative. And it was talking about, Google, I already said this, but anyways, during the Doug Bang show, they were just talking and rambling, and had the callers calling, and most of them were single moms themselves. So of course they weren't gonna bash each other. They were just gonna give themselves kudos and praise and say, "Oh well, it was hard, but my kids came out okay." So it's a pat on the back, and everything went well until one brother called, and I agreed with him. I agreed with him on this one. He was a working class man. I believe he was single and lived alone, but I think he works construction or something. He did some kind of he did something, and he noticed every time he came from work, his neighbor was a teen mom, and she was on government assistance, and she made the same amount of money he made. This pissed him off because he's on his feet every day making money, hard work, hardly any rest, and then you have this young girl here pregnant, probably on purpose, probably just to get money, and she's sitting on her feet, relaxed, ain't doing a thing, living it easy, and he has to go to work. And it was so funny when that dude called up, because I believe it's Dee. I don't really listen to that show too much, but Dee and Doug, they were just like, everybody was like hushed. They was like, and then they were like, "Okay, next caller." And I said, this is why a lot of these black radio shows are full of it, because a lot of these old head dudes, these former pimps or whatever, want to be old simps and ride off the coattails of younger black women and give them shitty relationship advice, just so they can be more interested in like overly older guys instead of the guys their age or younger. And I was just kind of frustrated knowing that they didn't even had a good response to saying, "Oh yes, we do need to address the black moms who are neglectful. We do need to address the young teen moms who are getting pregnant on purpose and acting like this is fun and games when it's not." And I noticed that there's never there's hardly any responses to these shows to where you're having discussion, and it's like, it seems like everybody's on one side, and yet there's only like one or two people on the nay. And that's why I really don't like these shows, because these old dudes just want to dick ride off of women. They want to keep riding the coattail, give them praise. You're such a good mom. You're making these smart decisions, even though you have 5 kids and 3 baby daddies. You're doing it. You're holding it down. You're showing your love. you're giving the kids the best. That's why I really don't like those guys, because they don't give constructive criticism. They're so afraid to, because they're afraid to lose pussy points. I'm so afraid of losing my female audience. And it's like, have some balls, man. Just say it. Because I know where that dude's coming from. I'm tired of these dumb females who are dumb intellectually, and then they want to, they're just getting pregnant on purpose, and you see them taking Facebook photos, pics, and all that. Look at me, proud mommy. Look at me, proud mommy. And it's like, some of these females are they just love those kudos. They love it. They feed off it. "16 and pregnant, but give me kudos because I'm a good mom, holding it down for my 2 kids." Crazy, man. Because if Doug Banks, Steve Harvey, or whatever ain't gonna talk up, I will. It's ridiculous. I ain't worried about coochie points. Shit. Love me or hate me, I'm gonna speak my own truth. But that's my video. I have to get going in a few minutes or whatnot. But stop letting these old guys boost these women head up. Give these females constructive criticism, and just say, hey, date better. Because you're having all these kids, but these dudes are always leaving you in the dust, and yet you're patting yourself on the back saying they're not strong enough to be with me, but yet they're the ones who left you. Just saying.